Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, coming at you with another football card showdown. And in this matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Indianapolis Colts. Hello everyone, hopefully you had a wonderful Turkey Day, if you celebrate that. If not, hopefully you had a good time shopping on Friday. Let's recap last week's matchup before we get into this week and see how the predictions are going. Sadly, they're headed downhill yet again, as Arizona was the prediction. San Francisco came out and really just smacked the cards down in Mexico City, so they have taken the predictions, the cards record, down to 4, 6, and 1. And that is where we stand heading into this matchup between the Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Once again, if you look at this game from the outside and all the talent that each team has, I think you're going to probably lean a little bit towards the Steelers, especially with the turmoil that's been going on with the Colts recently, like the investigation that you're supposed to be launching into the hiring of Jeff Saturday and all that stuff. But most importantly, I think to a lot of fans will be finding out whether or not Kenny Pickett is truly the guy in Pittsburgh. So far, he's had flashes of brilliance, and he's definitely had his issues. So we'll see what happens heading into this matchup. I would take the Steelers, but let's see where the predictions go. All right, so let's get right into the opening so that we can see exactly what the prediction is going to be. Let's get our new little stage kind of set up that we've had now for a couple weeks. And we're going to start with Bowman 2012. This has 3 rookies in each pack. And I believe I've only opened one of these previously in the previous weeks. But the cards are quite nice. Hopefully when Topps regains the licensing, they will decide to relaunch Bowman NFL. Matthew Stafford starts us off. And as per usual, we're looking for Steelers players and Colts players. Obviously, we will go over the scoring at the end to determine the winner. Cedric Benson is the Bengals. We got Brian Quick for our first rookie for the Rams. Ryan Tannehill, that's a really nice rookie there. And Kendall Wright for the Titans. Oh, and actually we got one more. All-American football stars, Ryan Broyles. And I'm not sure, I guess that thought it was maybe a parallel or something like that. But anyways, on to Marcus Colston and Adrian Peterson. So I don't think there were any Steelers or Colts there. Not on that occasion. So moving on to the next pack with no score. Adrenaline. This is the trading card game that we have quite a number of. I think when I was deciding to put this series together, this probably was the series I had the most of between 2010 and 2011. We have Colt McCoy and the Browns, Terrell Suggs for the Ravens, Brian Cushing for the Texans, Nnamdi Asomugha for the Eagles. What a failed signing that was. Trent Cole for the Eagles, and Mike Williams for the Seahawks. So once again, no Steelers or Colts. Moving on to Absolute Memorabilia from 2011. Arian Foster starts us off with the Texans. The Washington gets Ryan Terrain. The Bengals, Cedric Benson. And there's a Steeler, Troy Polamalu. And Ndamukong Suh ends it for the Lions. And Troy Polamalu, a fun little fact, is my wife's favorite player. She loves those hair commercials. And I mean, quite honestly, who doesn't? I love that they brought him back to kind of, they kind of have like 2 stars now, right? With is it Patrick Mahomes, I think, that's in the commercials with him. So on to another Adrenaline pack here. Ray Rice, Leon Hall, Marcus Stroud. We have Donnie Avery. That's a gorgeous hollow cracked ice, something like that. Golden Tate and Willie Parker. And he was wearing the Steelers uniform. It says he plays for Washington, so he is not going to count here. So no Colts and no Steelers. We have adrenaline once again. Like I said, quite a bit of adrenaline. So I do apologize if it is not your favorite card in the series. I fully understand, but I think some of the pictures are actually quite nice. There's Peanut Tillman, Josh Cribbs and the Browns, Chad Ochocinco for the Pats, Keith Rivers for the Bengals, Chris Long and the Rams, and Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. Once again, no Colts or Steelers. This could be a close one. We have another Absolute from 2011. And we're starting off with Dallas Clark. That is our first Colt. Steve Preston of the Chiefs. Drew Brees of the Saints. Flipping them around. MJD for the Jags. And Roddy White for the Falcons. So 4 packs to go. See if we can at least get off the 1-all here. And we're starting with a Rams rookie. And Brian Quick. All right, name's down at the bottom. Brian Cushing for the Texans. Johnny Knox for the Bears. We have Malcolm Floyd, Chargers, and Brandon Jacobs. This is after he went and played in San Francisco after his time with the Giants. So no Steelers, no Colts. 3 to go. Topps 2013. Little AP all day on the cover. Bend the corners there. Gotta be a little careful. And we start with San Francisco 49ers. This is Navarro Bowman. Marcus Colston for the Saints. Jimmy Graham for the Saints. DeQuell Jackson for the Browns. And lastly, Tavares King for the Broncos. I don't really recall him. One more adrenaline, and then we're going to finish on a score. Can we get any more scoring in this one? Any more Colts? Any more Steelers? Jermaine Gresham, Billy Cundiff, Nick Collins, Cortland Finnegan from the Titans, Antrell Roll, the Giants, and Justin Smith, the Niners. So once again, no scoring. We're coming down to the final pack. Score 2013. Let's see what we got. All right, so starting with a Dolphin, Ryan Tannehill. The Ravens road to the Super Bowl. Airmail for the Cardinals. That's John Skelton. Our rookie is Jonathan Hankins. Not a bad rookie there. Franchise, Cameron Wake, Dolphins. And Colin Kaepernick, franchise future. I knew he'd show up sooner or later in these older packs. So once again, unbelievable. Looks like once again we have just a single card to a single card, but let's go over the scoring for those unfamiliar. A regular non-rookie card is worth 1 point. A rookie is worth 2 points and is the safety. An insert card is the field goal, worth 3. And lastly, any auto or patch or any other, real special thick insert like that is considered the touchdown, worth 6 points. So Troy Polamalu, this was clearly not his rookie year. Looks like, yes, this was 2011. So, and Dallas Clark, this is also not his rookie year. Looks like his rookie year was maybe 2007, something like that. So sadly, we have ended in yet another tie, 1-1. So unlike last time, I'm going to change things up to make things a little more interesting. Instead of adding just another tie to the record, I'm going to go ahead and go with my prediction. I think Pittsburgh is going to take this one, that's going to count as the prediction, just to make things a little more fun, just so that we can't really anticipate that it'll be 4-6-2 next week. I think it'll be a little more fun if we just play it that way. Apologies for breaking the rules, but I don't think anybody wants to see two ties. I know when watching football, I don't want to see a tie, let alone two. So there you have it. So the prediction comes down to a tie. I'm going to say the tiebreaker is the Steelers. And let's see if the prediction's correct. You're going to have to tune in next time in order to find out. So as always, thanks very much. I appreciate you spending your time with me, checking out my stuff. I really do appreciate you all. And if you'd like to see more of this, please like and subscribe down below. Definitely drop me a comment if you think there's anything I could change or make better. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.